Alrighty, it's time to crack some minds. Some minds of crack. The crafting of all good things. Alright, so I think we had finished up Panda Island. Well, Zoo takes the walk of shame for missing first. Let's get this started. How dare Zoo miss first? Oh yeah, and for everyone out there, happy Singles Awareness Day. It is that time once again where corporate world decides to shove relationships down your throat. So, hooray. Alright. Zoo wasn't first. Hell froze over. It's happening. It's happening! Oh my god! It's happening! Everyone stay calm! It's happening! What? Pretty much? Kind of? Sort of? Speak of the devil. Speak of thy devil. Okay, alright, so we're gonna see how this looks. Because we're trying to add more depth to this thing so that it doesn't look so flat. Okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Good morning. How you doing today? Just trying to do something to make it not look so... Just got up from carnival. I'm awake, but half dead. Hey! That's better than being full dead. That's better than being full dead. Alright. Woke up at 4 a.m. Didn't work. Didn't need to work. I only slept 3 hours. Hate being old. Nice. Well, that sucks, dude. Because your body said so. That sucks, man. Woke up cold enough to need a hoodie? Wow. Damn, sounds like I need to be out there. This BS of like 80 degrees, 70, 80 degrees here is absolute butt cheeks. Well, I wouldn't say 80, but like, it's definitely been in the 70s. And I am not for this. I do not support that cause. Wow. That sucks, man. Yeah, no, it's hot. Bruh. Get me away from the heat, and I'd be so much happier. Okay, we got a little bit of light there. Wow. I guess sign me up for the desert. But then let me leave as soon as summer comes, because, oh, hail to the no. No. And that, unfortunately, is all of my, my grass. Let's see. Sub less than a week later, I'm unsub. I have no idea. It shows your sub thing. Alright, that actually looks pretty good down there. And I just messed up because I realized there's not a bed here. Oh, this sucks. Oh, we're about to get mob spawning. I just effed up, like, hard. Okay, crisis averted. Crisis averted. Alright, so our area over here is nearly complete, I would say. Like, the only thing we really need to do is, like, eventually do, like, a, like, real, like, flora pass to it to add, like, the flower stuff. But I say that we're getting there. Trees still kind of need to be a thing, but we're making it. We are definitely making it. I think the area's turned out quite nice, honestly. Yeah. All right. Hello there. How's it going? So let's go grab a little bit of the... Well, do I really want to put that there? Probably not. So we'll eventually need to work out, you know, cleaning this section up. You know, as far as what we're going to do in here. We also have, you know, the natural cave path that we're going to make going up at some point. How are you doing today? But overall, it's starting to take shape over here. Like, this actually looks fairly clean. Alright, this breaks a rule. Right there. Yeah, okay, we're good. That breaks a rule. Yeah, okay, they're good. Yep, okay. Much better. And that'll turn to green over time. Hello there. We're doing good. Just chilling out today, taking a break from the grinding of shrooms. After the grind sessions yesterday, we're definitely gonna have to live at Polly's. That is for sure. We have to live at Polly's. How are you doing today? Well, it's not necessarily more that I'll learn. It's more of I need the cups more than I need anything else, so... while that's there, we're gonna get our cups because I don't want to lose this week to get those upgrades. That's a lot of money I'm throwing away if I don't. Because that's still 5, 10, 15 billion that I need to get worth of cups. Because I need the 2 rings, which I only equip 1 until I get the Gentina ring done. Because I don't know how much it is to extract. Bro, get your llamas out of my pond. So we are gonna take the time and get 3 AP and 12 crit damage. So that needs to take priority. At some point, I think I've got to come through here and put some sand in this and some gravel. I think is what I got to do. I think that's what's kind of weirding me out. Like the stone and the grass is and the dirt's fine, but I think I need some sand and gravel in this to help make it not look so meh. Well, unfortunately, I've got all week to try to get 600 cups. So somehow, if we take the average of 600 cups minus, let's say, or not minus, let's do divided by 20, that's 30 hours. In 7 days, I have to grind. Divided by 7 means I have to grind at a minimum of 4 hours a day, every single day, starting today. At some point, I have to do 4 hours every single day, at the minimum. Assuming I get 24, or 20 an hour, which we're not going to get 20 an hour all the time. Alright, so I think the thing that I might do today is, I think I know how I'm gonna fix this. It's just, do I want to fix it that way? And that's gonna be rough. That's 7 more days of polys, which at 30 times 7.2. Wait, 30 times 7.2. It's 216 Atanus elements, by the way. I'm nearly at another potion. Not that I'm gonna smack it all out, but I am nearly at another potion. So I might as well take that 16 bill we're getting in cup, or 15 bill we're gonna make in cups, and make another 15 bill on top of it, and get the other 90 whatever Atanus elements, and sell an MP pot. Alright, alright, so we've got bones and bone meal. Night's about to hit. Let's go ahead and sleep this away, and let's get to work. All right. So originally we had some like bush ideas sitting up here. To help kind of give it some shrubbery-like feel. Something about like this. Come on, let me up. I think it was something kind of like along like that, just to give it a little bit of elegance or something from the top. Something like that. Alright. Because obviously we'll be working with, at some point, cleaning this up to make it look a little nicer in this area. But overall, it's looking pretty good as we walk into this area. We just got a few things to fix. Like I said, I gotta fix this bridge. But coming over here to Rainbow Road's definitely looking good. We just need to make it rainbow, and we need to get the sheep. We need to get the sheep bred and moved around so that we can get them dyed and all that good stuff. All right. We got a few things to drop off here, then we'll go clean up our inventory, then we need to look at our area. Okay, we've got pufferfish. Put the random coral we brought back over here. I think all my nautical shells are right here. Put these tridents in here. Those are basically for grinders, honestly. That's really why I wanted some tridents. That is the main reason. Alright, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. We don't need the clock anymore. Put those up. Put those where those belong. Put these back. Put that up. Alright. Actually, we'll just leave the bones here. No, because I need the bone meal over there where all the vegetation stuff is. Okay. That'll do. Alright. I may need to look at that email that just came in. Let me get over here. Let's get the stuff put up, and then I need to look at what that just came in. All right. So put those up. Put the bone meal. Let's get that where it's visible up here at the top. So the bone meal's always up there. The dirt can go in another chest. We're gonna put the lanterns and torches here. That's become a multi-purpose chest. Put that dirt up. And put that dirt up. Okay. We're gonna break this bed. Even though I'm about 80% sure there's one over here. We need to AFK over at our farm for a few minutes to let the wheat grow while I look at this. So I would like to get some wheat to be able to breed the sheep. So we can get that going a little bit further. We'll need to look at where all the dyes come from. We'll need to try to obtain those at some point to start getting the colors of Rainbow Road in. Also, for anybody who hasn't seen it, this is one of the very first projects we did last year, which was making this little farm area. Which has kind of set up the theme of the area in a way. This turned out really nice. But yeah, we need to let this wheat grow, so we're going to AFK right over here for a minute. And, is there a bed in here? There is a bed in here! Alright. So this should be safe from harm. Nothing will come up here for a second. And we'll leave kind of a view of that for just a second while I see what's coming in over here. Yes. Okay, so I do need to respond to this. Give me just a second. This is what I was late for, was getting this sent off, and now the response comes in a lot faster than I thought it would. Furiously typing, yeah. Trying to get this done as quickly as possible so we can get back to Minecraft. ASMR sellout win? Sorry, I won't sell out to ASMR. I'm not that type of streamer. I don't care about a sub button that bad or a Twitch partner to sell out to ASMR. That's a category you won't find me under. You'll find me under the music category before you'll find me under that. Nope, no they are not. See if I can hold this thought. Yeah, I think that's right. Because I'm trying to do this without references either, of like looking at my notes on my laptop. So this makes this a little weird, but I think I got this. Because I don't want to go get it. Man, that sounds like ASMR. I mean, it's typing ASMR, whatever. Nice keyboard. Thanks, man. I spent a whole, I don't even remember how much this darn thing was. I need to get a new one eventually. I've worn this thing out. I've probably put 10 years on this keyboard. Yeah, I mean, it's still fairly responsive. There's just some things about it that just... I notice it when typing. It's not as clean and crisp as I'd like it to be. Almost done. And then we'll get back to stream. I'm sure I'll get an email again probably in about an hour. Normally takes to get back. It's good ASMR. Shut up. Listen, we're not over here ear sucking on microphones or anything like that, you know, playing around with the little doing crap like that on the mic. We're not that stream. like an ear that's highly sensitive to sound. Listen, my microphone's very, very fucking sensitive. This thing's more expensive than those microphones, so they can go suck a dick. Okay. Anyway. The auto queen. Night doing ASMR. Hardly. No, I'm over here writing an email. And we're poking fun at it. Hold on. Here's its twin brother. We're not going to talk about how much this microphone actually costs, all right? But that's the twin brother that's hanging over on the other side of my screen. They're twins. Their serial numbers literally are one apart from each other. And I think the serial number is on the inside of the casing, I believe. I know it's on the boxes. 400 USD, add a 0. You're missing a 0 on that. A piece, by the way. Ugh. Oh, I actually did a typo. Uh-huh, totally. You're right. Instant 100,000 a year. That's all it takes, man. $100,000 a month. All right, that's more correct. So this is probably secretly why Lady has so much money and she's able to do, she's able to whale so hard in FGO. This makes more sense. How she's able to go and buy Epic 7 accounts, Giga Whale in Black Desert, Giga Whale in this has got to be the answer, right? There can't be any other logical answer. Oh, jeez. Aw, snap! Here comes Zeph for 32 months. Jeez. 32 freaking months, Zeph. Thank you so much for the continued support. Welcome back to the Plot Hunters. Let's get some plots in chat there. One of the longest running subscribers right there. Actually, you are, I think you and Ace are really close. Like, I think Ace is only ahead of you. Wait, what? Being a stripper is pretty good. Oh, I mean, that's fair. Think of thighs. I like when money gets. It's like when it gets thrown at you, literally. Oh, I bet. All right, there we go. That has been sent. We'll see when I get a message. And I guess we could have brought the bone meal up here. I just hate blowing bone meal for stuff like this. Does that make sense? Like, I get it, it's used for everything, but darn does it feel bad. I mean, bone meal. Oh yeah, and once again, happy Single Awareness Day, everybody! Hooray! Oh wait, most of y'all have significant others. Zaf. Anyway, on this great day of single awareness, enjoy being free and not being slave to the plot. I mean, that's more fun, but it's just us night. Yep. I guess while we're here, we can, single and proud. There you go. I've learned not to farm both of them at once because then that really causes some weird, growth patterns. Or actually, wait. Did I fix that? I'm missing one here. Never mind, I think I fixed that. I think that's why they're planted this way. That should be enough wheat. You don't think your gotcha husbandos count? I don't know. They can bring up a pretty compelling case. Zeph also wants the address. He's like, I need to see this for science. No, I don't. It's just a side thing. He's not booking the flight right now. You got another Tetra support? Nice. Actually, did I put weed over here by chance? Helm. Nice. I need to get some things myself. Alright, make babies. Make babies. Make babies. Get in here. Make babies. Alright, so we've got 2, 4, so we got 2 more cells ready. I could also just start bringing, when I find sheep, I could start bringing them up here, because I think you can just dye the sheep naturally. Like, even if they're colored. Like, I could come bring this one up here. Like, actually, both of these can come up here. Sheep. Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Alright, now I just need one more and I can get, okay. Noted. Actually, I'm curious. Let's see where I think I'm still friends with that, Erase this account. Let's see where it is. Let's see if it's dead or if it's actually being used. Let's see here. I think it removed me as a friend, is what I'm gonna guess. Because I don't see it anymore. It's been renamed. Yeah, I forget you can do that pretty easy now. The erase this account is gonzo. Alright. So our next project, we kind of need to figure out what we want to continue working on. Do we want to keep building up the villager cells? Do we want to keep doing that? Where would we want to work on next? Because I'm not really wanting to work on the lava thing yet. We do need to start... I think I know what we need to do. While we're over here on this edge, I think we need to figure this out. I think that's what we need to do. So we have this large section over here that's just grass. While Flutter did an amazing and wonderful job terraforming this, this is not acceptable. So it can't be this plane coming from this. So we have this area over here we need to do something with. Comes up invalid, it got banned. Really? It got banned. Wow. Someone snitched or they got caught. So what should we do with this? Right? That would be freaking hilarious. I feel like it's not... Weird. I'm sure you could track it down and find where it got banned. I'm sure it was in one of the ban waves in the last 6 months. It doesn't. That's a permanent ID. Part of me says this kind of needs to be like a... If we're going to do something in this area, it doesn't need to be... We don't really want to do anything, like, super crazy with this. Yeah, this is Minecraft RTX. So all the glows and all the lighting is a thing here. Oh yeah, oh, I don't have my lanterns. I was gonna say, I should probably go fix that lighting issue up there while I'm up here, but, what could I do here? When you look at the lights is where things really start changing. Here. Let me do this. Let's get over into a creative world, one, because I want to play around with a couple things, and two, I'll show you the actual RTX difference. Like, when you see it, you're gonna go, what? All right. Hello there. It's a day or night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's yours truly, Leo Joy. Hello there, Leo. How's it going? Okay. So let's jump over here, and I'll show you the night cycle. And then we're going to turn RTX off and show you the night cycle again. Okay. So this is the world at night with RTX on. We've been putting some work into the... Just enjoying a day off? Nice. That's always great. So we got all this wonderful lighting around, and it's got this nice glow to it. We got some sparkles. We've got just a nice warm feeling as we come through the world over here. You know, you can see reflections of water. It's just got a nice, elegant glow. Now, if we go to settings, I think it's under video. There it is. All right. This is the world without ray tracing on. The same world you just saw. This is the game without RTX on. Nothing changed. I just took RTX off. Not saying it's bad, but not saying it's good either. But it's a complete different feel when you turn RTX off. But now, we go back. As the world starts to load back in, and you can see it has a complete different feel once you turn RTX on to the area. Little subtle things go a long way, and you don't realize it when you just stay in this world in RTX, but when you see it what normal Minecraft looks like, it's why this world, I can say, was designed around RTX. Like, everything here is designed to have the lighting set up using this, which is why when we go over here to the zombie grinder and we go look at this, this was designed with RTX in mind. Like, I had to have RTX on to make this, because it didn't look right and normal, and you'll see why. So here's the path as we take it when we come into RTX. You know, it has a distinct look in here. I mean, this one's annoying to go down here in spectator mode. So it has a unique, distinct look. Now, when we turn RTX off, when we go back up, it looks cool down here, but it's not the same. So let's go back to where are we in there? Let's go back over here. And now take that same path. And now this is the same thing you would have seen as I was originally building this with RTX off. You can see this doesn't have nearly the same effect in here than when we turn this on. A much different, more warm look to the area. And actual, like, glows against materials and all that stuff. Like, that's what made this, you know, why this took me so long while we were dealing with those RTX patches, was trying to get literally that. I think what we're gonna do today is let's quickly take a look at this. And go ahead and start the process on bringing this out. So, actually, let's go find it real quick. Should be... That's my torch. Where is it? Where's that stupid spawner? I just saw the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So, we've already been in here. We left the loot. It was a bunch of junk, discs, and piercing. Like, I mean, there was nothing in here. We were just going to destroy the chests, honestly. So... we should. Wait, how many is it up? Whoops, we went too high. We only needed at... 38 off of it. Okay. For right now. For what we're working on. So 39 and 40. So that right there is the grinder. So everything else here will be designed around that pillar right there, because that's where we've got to have room for the drop shaft. We've got to have, which means, let's do, yes, this is the floor we want to walk on. Which means 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I think it's actually one block further in. So I think that. I think it's 16 from the thing. Anyway, we want to be here because this is where the... this is where we want to have our trident killer. So this basically is determining what is and isn't going to be a part of this additional room here. So what this means is that block right there is the is our standing point for the grinder. We stand here, it grinds. We can actually leave that running and it can grind there, but in order to get this to produce, that's how stupid this is. We're so close to building that right there. And I checked, there was no way we could have moved this over and still been in the lake. So, unfortunate for us. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pretty sure it's 16, so I could technically get away with that there, but we're just not gonna worry about it, and we'll stay one in. Because you have to be within 15. So this whole thing's gonna get it's a redesign. So I'm gonna do a drop shaft. We're gonna do a drop shaft version of the zombie grinder. And basically we're gonna push the zombies one way. They're gonna get brought up and over. They're gonna drop down over here. They'll sit right here. You know, inside, basically, if this is a trident killer, you know, you'll have your box like this. So that'll be your trident killer, basically. So if we want to build around that, we would need, you know, to keep this in mind when we're building. Whatever it is. That we're gonna need that for the trident. For the pistons. Because we're literally just gonna make a identical version of this. So that it has the switch to turn it off and on. There'll be a trident in there. And it'll be a pretty decent functioning thing. So to map this out, we know we're gonna come out of here. And it'll be a step down is what we were gonna do. No, 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 no. It wouldn't be step down. We would, yeah, no, we're just filling the floor in. That's right. Because I've made this once before, but we're not going to go, like, super crazy today with this. We're just wanting to get the idea. So we can come back, because I don't have a version of this actually in the world right now. Or on this version of Minecraft. I had one on Bedrock, on the Bedrock preview, but I'm not sure I have access to that anymore. We're gonna need to mine out quite a bit here. We do need to figure out how we're gonna turn this corner here. So let's get some building materials stuff, and we're gonna get this set up because we're gonna build this. I just need to figure out how to turn the corner, and then we'll get all of our goodies put together. All right, so we've got that. We use that. We need those. We need those. We need some stripped. And I think that's it. So let's do this. Let's put a pillar here. Like that. Okay, so that sticks out. And then there. Now, here's the question. Will this take? So in order to get that to form properly, we're going to need to have that. I would have to have that bricked up right there. Which I don't mind that. But if I want to keep this recessed wall idea here, because it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bigger block. So we're going to take the ceiling up some. Which is fine. I don't mind that. And then it's a pane here to that. So that means most likely it's a stone block there. No, that, well, yes. Yes, because it would be here and here. To another stone block there. And then to panel. So it's 1, 2, 3. 4. And then yeah. Block there. And then we would have a panel there and a panel there, and the rest would be glass. Like that. And that allows us to have so then we would have a pillar right there. Going up. Which would be that. From here, we would have one there. That, glass, that, block. Okay, so we're basically building 2 windows in here. 2 more windows to come around. Alright. So let's carve this out a little bit. So we have space pillar. So space pillar. Space. Would we curve it like this? Or would we do this? I think we're gonna do that. And then we would use that as the wall. Okay. This isn't Black Desert. Unfollowed, unsubscribed, unfriended, unwatched, unremembered. Ouch. Unloved. Oh. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Oh, but just everything else. That's where you draw the line. Got it. I'm glad we have standards. Love you, man. I'm glad we have standards. I'm glad that to know that there is a line there. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel good, man. Professionals have standards. Yes, they do. Pop a lantern up here so we can see what the heck we're doing. So basically, this has got to go. Okay, so we've got a little bit of excavation to do in here. That's for sure. Anyway, how are you doing today? Tired? Yeah, I feel that, man. Okay, so we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. Panel, glass. Panel. Block. There, okay. There we go. Take that out. And then that should be the secondary window. Few of these on the ground. Okay, so we would have one window here. Just pillar this up because we'll figure out the roofing later. Alright, so now we just need to figure out the walling and how far are we going to carry this over onto this. So with that method, we are... The room is at least this big. So where are we at the zombie grinder? Okay, so let's take out this. Okay, so the Trident Killer is right in line with our wall right here. So the back of it is here. Which means we could try something here. Pop one more row. Okay. So let's think about the wall. Build a big, beautiful, beautiful wall. So we've got the block. We've got the recess, the recess. Four. So that would be a block. That would be a block. How did I do this? Actually, that's what we should look at. How did we build this wall over here? Okay. So it was a solid set of blocks up. Okay, we could do this. So it would be this. So we did a solid set of blocks. We did a solid set of walls. Now the question is, how did I do that where it's not burning? Oh, it is a... Yeah, it is. Okay. Doesn't matter, we're in creative. Okay. So it is this. And then it was another set of solid walls. Like so. And then behind this was this chamber like this. And then our good old friend lava bucket. And chill. Oh, wait, is that actual? That's glass blocks. Never mind. That's actual glass blocks. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Creating a little bit of a different feel with that. Okay, so see, that takes away the corner feel. Like, I've never been able to get the corners right. So it's two pillars. I mean, I could put the stripe there. Honestly, I think I built it one out too far. I think is what happened. I think that's what happened. We built this out too far. Okay. So that needs to be there. Because it would be here, here. You know, we've got the wood floor around in here. Whatever that's gonna be. Alright. So we need stone, stone, stone. The hole for it to drop into. So it'd be stone, 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 stone technically, and pillar. You read meat? Oh, I see. It's a frame. I've got it. Okay. So the block's there. I see. That's how it was done. Hi, Arpa Pega. There we go. Alright, so we've got that wall. Alright, so that's cool. So that means we need... This is gonna be a pillar. For sure. All right. Then if that's a pillar, then that's built here. By that pillar there. Which brings that here. And then it's that pillar. That. Right? If we were to just... I'm trying to keep, like, the idea of... Like, to not make it just, like, one long strip haul. Do you have Java Minecraft? I do, but I don't personally play it. I play on the Bedrock version for the RTX factor. So this will be glassed in, because this will be a trident killer. So that's trident killing. Yep, that'll be for that one. Java's gonna be literally for just that. Which will happen. It's gonna happen. I'm not gonna let that go. So if we were to build up, so the question becomes, I can't do a lava wall here, because for obvious reasons, say I can't. But this is what could happen, is we could use it as a doorway of sorts to get in here. Because we don't have, doesn't say we have to have access to it from over here. We could come in from, because like if we built the wall off of this, so we have that here. So we would have the wood pillar there. All right. So that it's uniform when we come in. Then we would have the recessed wall right there. So it would be that. Here, here. Actually, does this play out just perfectly? Does this actually... Like, would we do the wall like this? And then we have the... You know, the bucket of lava trick going down through here. You know, just trying to build this quick. To not waste a ton of time on it. But, you know, like, would we actually build it like this? In theory. So that if you want to come over here and AFK, you could just come through this little area and then you're presented with a different area. You kind of see what I'm saying? Is like... Because we should be able to put this arc in here, just like this, at some point. It'll fit in the center pillar right here. So it would be across this, we'd have that. Then we come back over here to the Trident Killer room. The question is, I hear that thing going off. I hear that the cart, but I'm trying to figure out where it sits. It's not like it was meant to be, right? I think it's actually, I'm hearing this. Where is it? There. That's what I'm hearing. So that is below us. Yeah. Alright, which means... if we wanted... Hold on. Let's do this. Okay. So if we wanted... wait, hold on. It is the wrong block. Oh, we need that actually right there. Okay. Okay, so it would be this. Here, here. Solid block. That seems dangerous. Like, I'm gonna melt the floor here. Okay. So... we want this. We would want this here. So that we can still use that same light pillar that we've created there. And then... what is it? That pillar there. And then... one block over. And then... this. My mind's going crazy. I'm trying to put this together. No, it needs to come back one. That's why that looks off. Oh, I could do it here too. Well, it would look a little weird, but for the sakes of funsies, throw some lava up there real quick. Go down one. I mean, I could totally have a... That's some copper. And zinc, it looks like. So I could theoretically, if I wanted to, put another light pillar. Oh, that's lead? What are you farming lead for, I wonder? Trash. Ah. Volume trade. Ah, okay. So that's 10,000 crates each. That's not bad. Okay, so let's think about this. So we'll take you from Apprentice 10 to Master 12. That's BS, man. I remember those days all too well. That's great. Now you just gotta ship out 20,000 crates to Moodle when you start making those. Walk out, press instant win button. Okay. This feels claustrophobic, I'm not gonna lie. But I hate 2x doors. I hate them. And there's nothing to say I couldn't move this back. I'm already making them, and, you know, instant win. You have to trade certain amounts to not overpass the trade level due to EXP bug. Is that guaranteed still in the game? I'm curious. I mean, I'm sure it is, but... that also might be why it feels claustrophobic. Okay. That's fair. So it'd be like one window here. I'm just trying to figure out, would we frame in anything else over here? Or create a section behind this to, one, cover up the light stones for the lamps for this. So that it feels more intentional? But this does put a smile on my face. Which would make this here. Which would be here. Glass. Here. Block. Okay. And then it would be... here. Because we'd put that there. And then it would be... there we go. That's what was looking wrong. What's the current objective? We're trying to lay out the room, and I'm trying to see... so the objective is we're trying to create this new path in here. To get ready for the Fairy Grotto project with Flutter at some point, where we're gonna turn put some sort of like mystical looking tree down in here and make this look all nice and neat. We're finishing our add-on to this, plus it would give us access to the zombie grinder over here. And now we're figuring out the rest of the layout, is what I'm trying to think of. So it would be block there, glass there, block. So what I'm thinking is, I need to do, because you're right about this is going to feel claustrophobic coming in. The issue is, I have to get okay, so I'm gonna have the zombies. So I have to stand here regardless. This is where I have to stand in order for this thing to be active. All right. So we're gonna take the zombies away and bring them up and down. So they're gonna immediately get thrown out of this place. We need to get them away from the spawner as fast as possible. So it's going to be a lot of ice and water. We're going to get them out immediately. And then we're going to send them up a water elevator to the... we're going to send them up a water elevator to the top. Then they will drop down in here into the Trident Killer. The thing I need to probably figure out is, do I need them? So if I have to stand here at the maximum, can I actually move the Trident Killer physically behind this? If this is the farthest point, I would have to test, because I've only built it this way. I've never actually tried to move it closer to the spawner. Because this is going to be a whole mechanism too, because I gotta have a light mechanism that I'm basically going to have a piston that's going to be sitting on a... It sits, it's really cool. It is, So it's spawner, then it's glass block, or then it's a redstone lamp, and then there's a piston pushed redstone block. Redstone block hits it, it powers the light, and there's no zombie spawning. So I've got that piston system for that. That's got to be put in. That's got to be run under the ground. So I'll have to make probably some sort of redstone tower to put the light down and into it. So if I could do that, if I could push this back, because here's where we're at if we look at it from here. We have the wall, or the block, the wall, then let's say this. I need wall, block, pillar. If I could push this back 1, 2, 3 blocks back that way and not hurt the spawner of this, I would do that. So if I could move the Trident Killer back 3 blocks, this would work. And I could build that full wall and bring another way to get in here if I wanted to. If we didn't want it to come in from over here. You know, where we enter. I'm just trying to think about the physicality of the section. So, just of how we've been designing it. So this would have to be 1, 2, 3 blocks back. And then, basically, Trident Killer sits, you know, there. Beginning of the Trident Killer. So we would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in from the spawner. I don't know if that gimps it or whatnot. It would have to be... I would have to basically build 2 versions of this and see if there's any difference. So what we would do is... in a test world, we would start with, like, this. Something like this, where we're already kind of back here. We've got it opened up. We kind of know where it's at. And then we save the world before we build the shaft that brings them over. So we get it to where it'll go up. So, basically, this. So, the idea is we open this room out to the standard for this. Then we're going to take them through this wall here. Which means the water and all that stuff's going to be moving this direction. And they'll be coming this direction into the middle. You know, it'll be here. So the water will be pushing into that. Is going to be the goal. Once it's up there, what we're going to do is we're going to use a magma block to send them up really quick and get them up. And then we'll have it to where we'll take the drop shaft and bring them over wherever we need. Now here is the good news, is if I do need X space to get them away, I can always move that shaft that pushes them back further into the... As long as I have a water current going into the hallway, we can move them by the water current. And then get them into the little carrier and send them up. But yeah, if we can bring this back 3, I would hope so, but I also need to see where my walls are, which is why I would say I think we need to create the actual chamber. And then we would need to create the we would need to create the shaft before we could determine that. So I think we should end today just making sure we have the layout like this. And then I think the next one will be... And if you want another entrance, you can use the turn outside coming in from the gold grind. We turn left for the gold grind and forward for the zombie. You have a little doorway for when coming for the gold. Okay. I see what you're saying. Alright, so let's get this set up real quick and then we'll take a look at that. Alright, so it's that. Then there would be a pillar. And then it would be this. Block. Glass. Wall. Yeah. Wall. Pillar. And then we have this weird... Because of the Trident Killer, we have this weird... well, we don't really have that. So it would, for here, it would be block, that. So this is technically in the way if I want to do that. Technically, because it breaks the symmetrical flow of the thing. So this would be the unique... What's weird is I was able to make that actually work, which is crazy that that actually fit in right there. Yeah, because this would be a pillar. Oh, I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing. This is actually the... All these are lava walls, is actually what these are. It would all be walls like this. Because 1, 2, 3. This would be the start of the grinder, if it works out the way we would like it to be. So I'm just sitting here trying to check this out. Hold on. I just got a message. Okay, I need to do that. Hold on. The girl with the big doggo showed up from your friendship summit? Nice. That's great. Hold on, let me answer this and then we'll get back. Yeah, they really went weird on that one. God, that's not a dog, that's a horse. I'm sorry, that is a horse. That is not a dog. Horse. I can put a saddle on that thing and ride it. Get out. I know exactly where you went with that. Get out. Thousand Blackstone armors. Bruh, I'm about to blast like several thousand of those.
Good God, dude. That has been quite a challenge for me to get. I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting the wood ones easier than I've been getting the ore ones. Which is weird. Someone cleared Mother Whale for you? Nice. It's not that hard. I was gonna try to write something up after stream for you. It's not super hard. It's more mechanic understanding. It's gonna take 100 days. It won't take 100 days to make all those crates. Especially if they aren't leveled up. If they're unleveled up, you're not making, if they're not level 30 at least on, you'll make, I can burn 100 crates even without, ore packing in like less than a week. Because of the constant uptime. And yeah, 7-minute work speed. Yeah, because I'm turning crates over every 6 to 8 minutes, I think, is what I'm doing on mine. Dude, you're not looking at this right. That is only, you're only crafting 20,000 crates, not 2,000 ore. Each crate, so it's 20,500 crates in 7 minutes, which is 1,430 minutes. There's no way that 10,000 crates. So I was gonna say, I have like 18 workers in that area, if I wanted to. I have the space for 18. I only have like 9 working though, because I don't have the contribution to fill out further. Not yet, at least. Yeah, but I was gonna see. I was gonna run 9 mineral worker. I was gonna run the 9 mineral benches and all the wood benches all at once. So I was gonna run them all in Valencia, just constant production, and then eventually move out into some of the other ones. Yeah, 10 days is roughly what you're looking at. to craft all those crates. Which sounds about right. Around 10, 11 days, depending on if you get ore packing or not. All right. All right. So this is going to be a test that I think we're just going to have to do in another stream. Is create that. I can't take the time to figure out the movement math on that chamber right now. So what we can do is we could make this a double lava drop here in the back to make it look... Well, no, actually, hold on. We could smack a pillar there. No, we cannot put that in there. Okay, hold on. I'll figure this out. No, this might have to be it. But if we move this far enough back, we could actually have... Hold on. Like, let's just get rid of this crap for a moment. Okay. So hear me out. This, if I remember correctly, from this, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If I'm right, this really should be the farthest we could stand and that thing be in range. But we're going to stand here to be safe. Just because I can't remember if it's from the physical box top or if it's from the first block from the spawner is the timer. Or is the block counter of being in range of that thing spawning. Okay? There is nothing saying I can't drop that trident killer on this side. Because as long as they drop through the roof, it doesn't matter where we are. Alright? So hear this out. So if we were to continue this, it would be here. And then it would be here. 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 We're in a weird design flaw of this system. All right? If we were to do that. So the wall doesn't line up cleanly like we would want it because it is based off of a 2x. All right? And we also thickened this wall up, which is a slight problem. Plus, we don't really have... we built this based off of creating a door out of this. And I mean, this could go back one, too. It's not saying that that's not possible to do here. Okay. So this is one thing, Hellcrest, I don't think you might have caught about this. Is one reason I don't know if we want to enter through here. One, this was mathematically designed, and as far as the drop, to create a clean open, or a clean
a clean walking path as we came through here. So I created the room based off of how many times I was going to put these lanterns in the room. Then, 2, we wanted this room opened up here so that we look out to the fairy grotto thing that Flutter and I are eventually going to put in here. So, getting through here is something based off of this. This could go back, theoretically, 1 more block if we wanted to. This could move into the wall and I would not care. I would just need to make sure that the lava is dropping... Actually, would the lava be hitting... No, the lava wouldn't be hitting that block. So I could move this in 1 block, and this could be the doorway here. Alright. So... I think it's from the first block after the spawner. If you make an imaginary cube, the zombies can spawn in all directions. Yeah, I think it's 7 blocks from the spawner they will spawn. Like inside this, they will spawn within, I think, 7 blocks of that block there. They'll drop down. And then this is to activate the spawner, would be this lamp right here, which is 16, I believe, is to activate the spawner. I think at 17, the spawner stops. But 16, it'll start at least spooling up and dropping zombies within the first 7 blocks. So... because it should be a 16 by 16 cube around the spawner is the hot zone for it. This should be the end of the hot zone. So... the question then comes, is this the block that is actually messing this up? Alright, so... if we were to want to build the wall there, this would be, you know, full wall there. Which would be pillar here. Alright. Which means this isn't that far-fetched to have something, you know, here. Alright, so that's not actually the issue. So it would be here. And I mean, that's... yeah. It's a... because if this is a... if we even put it here... it wouldn't work. We couldn't put a lava fall there because of that. It's 1 block short that way from working. But it doesn't work with this current setup because of how this wall is made. The only way we could fix that is to move
is to literally make a gap like this, which would actually be this. We take the bulk out of this corner like that. Well, no, that doesn't work either. Because that's got to be one spaced away. No, this has to be the block. Okay. Physically has to be a block. Alright. So that goes back one. Okay, no, never mind. That's it. I'm just stupid. Okay. So we have that as we walk in. And then it becomes block. And then it would have to be double window. No, hold on. I just saw it. There. So, that's how you would fix this room to make it work. Like I said, this needs to come back. So drop that, and then it just goes to this. So really? So you'd have like a light like right there when it turns. And the same thing would be here. You'd have a light right there. So, at that point, we would just figure out where we want to put the Trident Killer in here if we didn't want to build the room around that device. And unfortunately, it's a 2x device, which really sucks. It's not divided by 3. But I think we're in the right direction. I think now the testing just comes down to, can I move the Trident Killer back that way some, and then we can figure out the rest of this design. Because, I mean, worst case scenario, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, we could come off the wall, pop that there. Well, if it worked like that, and we could really do that, because we're still in range, we could move... Well, nope, then that moves the wall back too far. Darn. I think we're just gonna end up having to do like a double window fall at some point. Or something. We'll have to figure that out. But first... let's just end that. It's not gonna happen.
Not right now. We're gonna use this world as the... we'll use this world as the test world when we go to make this for real. Yeah, that's what I was... That's exactly where I was going. I think we need to see this functioning first. I need to get this built in here. And then we can build around this. So let's just go ahead and wrap it up here for today. Because this is going to need a full day to do this. This will need a full day to do this. To get that built, get the drop shaft mechanics, because we'll need to build it twice, the drop shaft. One at the actual way I know how to do it, and the other is... The other one can transport the zombies to wherever, but you have to stand on that block, wherever that grind is. You know, wherever the 16 by 16 block takes you, you have to stand within this to get it to spawn. So as long as it's no further, let's say no further than this lamp here, which it should be correct, no further than that, this direction. We're good. We could even bring it out over here if we really wanted to. But it just needs to get... We need to stay in the spawning range, and then the Trident Killer needs to be somewhere we have access to when we get in here. And unfortunately, it's a 2x2 block. So, that's the shame. That's the actual crying shame of that. But at least we have our next project. It's going to get this ready so that... evening training, which is... I'm going to spend 80% of my time. Oh, wow. Good luck on that. Let's go ahead and shut X and YouTube down, and then we're going to go find somebody to drop this lovely party off with. Let's see, is anybody around streaming the mines or the crafts or anything like that? I think it's time for the Hexity raid of the week. Because I don't think we've done that this week. So let's go ahead and get X and YouTube shut down, and then we'll find the raider. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. We'll be back on the grind tomorrow with goes down on Striker, Nova, Archer, and Corsair for those. Are the ones that fit your stuff. Interesting. Those are quite different, each one of them. Those are quite different. We'll be back on tomorrow. We're going to be doing more poly grinding. And we'll be doing poly grinding for the entire week. I've got 7 days to grind up 600 more cups if I don't want to spend 5 billion. So I need to grind 4 hours every day. Yeah, that's gonna suck. But one more week, turn them in, and then we're done. We will be completely 100% done. All of our gear will have cups. So that's gonna be a good investment for long term. It's 3 AP, it's 3 AP and 12 crit damage. That's a decent chunk of damage. So y'all take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Good news is that is a message coming in that I need to take care of. So we'll be back on tomorrow morning. I might end up getting on earlier and trying to do 4 hours in one day and see how I can do that. If I can get done with my writing at the right time or get at a spot, I might try 4 hours tomorrow.
just to see if we can't make up a couple hours. God. Anyway, come hang out for the craziness tomorrow, and we'll see you guys bright and early. All right, YouTube's off.